Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zabrina from Zabrina Arts. I decided to take a full look at my yarn and crochet pattern collection I accumulated over the past year. Also, if you hear chewing noises, that's just Rowan enjoying his Benny Bone, because we love dogs over here, so sorry about the crunchy noise. Anyway, as you'll see in the footage, I went through my yarn, organized it better, and counted every skein I had. That might not be like a really accurate way of keeping track of how much yarn I have, because of course different skeins are different like amounts of yarn, but even if I counted a skein as a skein, even this, like the little cotton skeins I have to the jumbo skeins, I just counted it as one skein. So in my counting, this is kind of embarrassing considering the only completed crochet projects are what I made that in that last video I posted. So I do not crochet enough to have all this. Anyway, I have 133 skeins total. 32 skeins are bulky weight, 85 skeins are weight for worsted weight, 10 skeins are worsted weight cotton, and then 6 skeins are weight 2 to 3. 133 total, taking up my door, 3 drawers, and then 4 cubby set, like this size containers. I've accumulated a lot of yarn with specific colors, thinking I was gonna make seasonal specific projects I never got around to. So that's why I have a lot of white, green, red. I was gonna make some Christmas stuff I never got around to. I have a lot of yellow and orange and black for Halloween stuff I never got around to. But you know, 2023 is the year we're getting around to it. So I'm also sitting here on my computer to let's take account of all the patterns I've collected and not used. Okay, so I have 14 patterns on Etsy, 8 patterns from other sources, and then let's check Ribbler, because I've recently started using Ribbler, and it's dangerous because sometimes when you're bored at work and you're just scrolling through Ribbler, you want to buy patterns, which is fine. Love to support the artists, but I don't need any more patterns. So on top, I'm gonna try to count paid patterns too, because I know some of these are free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's not too bad. 7 patterns on Ribbler. Okay, I really might have less patterns than I thought, so we're doing good in that area. I did have more skeins than I thought at 133. So patterns total, I have about 29 patterns. Some of them I counted were free, because I got them through a Lions brand yarn kit. So you buy the yarn for the specific pattern, but the pattern's technically free. So I counted those still. So 29 patterns were 133 skeins of yarn. I also have 5 whips, because if a project ends up taking too long for me, I just get to the point where I just can't do it anymore and I need to take a break from it and then come back to it. My current whips are a chunky sweater vest, a shawl, a summer cardigan, so I stopped when that went out of season, and a scarf and hat set. 5 works in progress. Yes. Not really sure what I want to start next. I definitely want to start something new. What is today? It's January 14th. I'm gonna keep track of my skeins I go through this year and the patterns I end up finishing, and I'll try to document it on YouTube if anyone's interested. Just you know, for motivation for when dwindling down your own collection. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll put a screenshot of what I'm thinking I want to start. I want to start, what do I feel like making? I could be good and work on a like fall, like a shawl pattern that's technically a whip. I could start that again because it's been a while since that. Or I'm really inspired by the Wisteria vest pattern by Crochet-Rette I bought. I was just sitting here earlier trying to decide on the color. So I'm thinking tomorrow or the next day I'll get started on either the shawl whip or a new pattern and start dwindling down my collection. Also holding myself accountable. No yarn, no new yarn 2023. It's hard. I have no reason to get new yarn. It's gonna be hard because sometimes I come across some like jumper patterns I want to make, but I'm like a little bit low on a certain kind of yarn. So like we'll see if maybe if I'm doing good and I'm getting my yarn stashed down, I might buy just a little more to increase a certain color I have to finish something bigger. But yeah, so that's what I have. If anyone else has done this and gathered such a large collection of yarn and then felt kind of bad about it, you know, share down below. I'll also try to post stuff to my Instagram if you want to follow me there at Zabrina Arts. Yeah, on top of this, I might be a little slow getting through my stash as well because I'm not just a solo hobbyist crocheter. I'm also really trying to force myself to learn how to draw this year too, or draw better, because that's been a goal of mine for a long time. So yeah, we'll see how far I can make it from 133 skeins and 29 unmade patterns. So yes, thanks for hanging out with me and have a good 2023. Goodbye.